Hey dancers, I have a nice twist on an old classic. It is a twist literally as we try to twist and open up our upper body down on the floor. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell button to get all of my videos as they come out, because all of these videos are going to help you find your best dancer body for your body in class. So let's jump into this exercise. A common exercise I see is down on the floor. Go ahead and show us this exercise where we send one arm through, we get a big twist, and what I see happen is the shoulder drops down to the floor and we actually take away some of the extension that should be happening through the upper back when you do this exercise. So go ahead and come up. She looked like she was relaxing her head down on the floor, sleeping in a weird dancer position. I know you guys do that. Let's go ahead and put one hand on here. Here's what we're going to do to change this. Let's put this hand on. So we are going to find how we find some stability and extension through the upper back as well as that rotation. So she's going to use a slider. You can use a paper plate, you could use a towel if you're on a slippery surface, or you don't have to use a slider at all. I like it because it gives you some feedback as you push into the floor. So she's going to send this arm through like we start. Pushing down into the floor and sending her fingertips away, she's going to let this arm bend and pause before her shoulder touches the floor. Pushing into this hand, this is going to give her a pulling up feeling. So instead of sinking down on the shoulder, she uses this arm to leverage herself up and off of her arm. Now with this arm bent, we're creating more rotation through this upper back. Now the kicker and the great part of this is if you think about sending your necklace or your heart forward, for her it's towards the camera, and we're going to exaggerate this just a little bit, she's now getting extension and rotation. Go ahead and curl up through the middle. Whew. And let's try the other side. Let's look at this again. So as she goes through, we want to see that you're using this arm as your stable point. You're pushing through the floor on your sliding arm, so we're getting the most rotation and then an upper body extension. If she goes farther and loses it, we see that more of the work comes down here and we've lost the purpose of this exercise. This exercise is definitely about the upper back. So the push, the lift towards the front, and keeping some good tension in the arms and shoulders, go ahead and come up, is where we're going to get more articulation through the upper body. Now, when we're suggested to do upper back mobility, this can be because we're a dancer that has shoulders rolling forward. Maybe your neck is always forward, so your teachers tell you to pull your shoulders back. Maybe I suggest that we also think about our arabesque. When we're doing arabesque, I know brain might go to, well, we do a lower back when we do arabesque, but our upper back needs to have the mobility as well. I have a whole month spent in my Dancer Strong program talking about arabesque and how this upper part of the spine can actually allow your leg to get higher in arabesque without ever working on the height of the leg. So our body works together. When your upper back has more freedom, your lower back will be more stable, in place, and it's a chain effect that happens. If there's stiffness in your low back, you can bet there's some stiffness up in your upper back. With all of the computer work and texting that we do now, we spend a lot of time in this forward position, and even as dancers and athletes, we need to be doing a little bit more of our upper body extension through the thoracic. So there's other videos like this assisting you with your upper back mobility, your placement for your port-de-bras, and other things with dance. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell button. You can also visit my website at alignfitnessbyally.com for privates, for online courses, and if you visit the little link below, you'll have something that will take you directly there.